So this is show number 42. Again, if you wonder why I keep throwing out the numbers, if you have any question about something that we've done on the show, then you can mention it by the number and either call the 800 number or look at the web addresses at the end of the show, and we'll be glad to answer whatever you have. We have done the shooting the bow posture previously. That is where you reach forward and you hold on to your toes. I was wondering what those were. And lift up, and then bring your knee underneath your armpit, and you bring the toe all the way back to your ear. You remember? Now come on, try to stretch into it. Don't let your leg flop out to the side. Keep it underneath the armpit, stretching all the way through the back of your thigh. This is a very unusual stretch. You just normally would not find this in exercise programs. Bring the left foot up, or your other foot, whichever one you had up first, and bring the knee back under your armpit, stretching. Now I want you to pay attention. Again, this is the difference in the program. I want you to really pay attention to what you feel in your body, because we're going to do a different stretch in just a minute. All right, find out how this feels. Now come back down, and we're going to do a little differently now. You bring the right foot back up again, and you bend the knee, but this time you bring the toe to the opposite ear. Lift the foot up. Now feel where the difference is in your stretch. You may or may not feel it. I definitely do. I absolutely feel it in the lower right side of my waist. And come down. Then bring the other foot, in this case it's my left foot, up to the right ear. Lift the foot up, lift it up. And again, I feel that at the lower part of the left side of my body, of my waist. And down. To stretch out, put the hands on the soles of your feet and push your feet into your hands, just to stretch through the hips, to stretch through your low back. Come back up, coming up with the right foot, bend the knee, cross over, up. Your arms have to work a good bit too, because your leg does not want to come up that high, right? Coming up and down. Left foot up, bend, come up to the right ear. Chin up, pull, ease down. Put your palms on the soles of your feet. Push your feet into your hands and stretch. Stretch forward. Lengthen out through your upper back, through your shoulder joints. Get your mind in there. Feel it. Stretch through those joints. Come back up. Hold on to your right foot. Up, cross over, up. Breathe softly. And down. And you know, I normally say don't bring your head down to your foot, and gee, it looked like I was doing that. So lift up. Bring your foot up to your ear. Lift your chin up. And ease down. Hold on to the soles of your feet. Push your feet into your hands. Breathe softly and stretch. Stretch through the shoulder joints. And come back up again. And cross your ankles. We're going to stand up. Palms out in front. Lean forward. Stand up. We're going to start stages of a beautiful series of movements known as the sun salutation or the salute to the sun, whichever you choose. So we're going to break it into different parts so that you'll memorize them, and then when we do the whole thing, it'll all fall in place just great. Placing your palms beside your thighs. Separate your toes. Have your feet a comfortable distance apart. Later, you will be wanting to have your ankle bones and toe joints touching, but right now, you want them a few inches apart. Spread out your toes. Establish the weight between the balls of your feet and the heels of your feet. Tighten up your kneecaps. Tighten up your quads. Make it tight. Tighten up your stomach and go into a pelvic tilt. Pelvic tilt. Don't throw the tailbone back. A pelvic tilt. Stretch up through your spine, through your neck, through the crown of your head. Spread out your toes. Palms together, prayer fashion, in front of your breastbone. Elbows out slightly. Inhale through the nose and extend your arms straight out in front of you. Glide your arms up alongside of your ears and start gently stretching a little bit back. Not very far at all. Most yoga people have you really getting a good arch. I don't do that. We'll do that later. Too many people have back problems. Stretch way up, arms down as you exhale. Place your palms beside your thighs. You remember we've done this, the jackknife. You come forward where you could put a place setting on your back. Breathe softly now. Glide your hands down the back of your legs. Try not to lock your knees. They need to be straight but not locked. Pull your forehead toward the shin bones and the crown of your head toward the floor. Pick up your head. Line your neck up to your spine. Come up out of your hip joints. And exhale. That is stage 1 of the sun salutation. So let's try it again a little bit more quickly. Palms together, prayer fashion. Tighten your kneecaps, your quads, stomach tight, pelvic tilt. Lengthen your spine, pull up through your neck and the crown of your head. Inhale, arms straight out, arms up. Stretch and arch slightly, arch slightly. Exhale, come back down with your arms. Palms alongside of your thighs, bend at the hip joints. Exhaling, breathe softly. Draw your head in toward your legs. Pick up your head, line your neck up to your spine. Inhale, coming up. And exhale. Good. One more time now. Palms together, prayer fashion. Lengthen up, tighten up your stomach. Inhale, arms straight out in front of you. Arms up. Lengthen your torso. Lengthen. Exhale, arch back. Not too far back. If you have a back problem, don't arch at all. Come forward, arms down. Palms beside your thighs, bend at the hip joints. Stretch your hamstrings. Don't throw your seat back. Stretch your hamstrings. Hands down to your ankles. Pull your head down to your shin bones. Pick up your head. Line your neck up to your spine. Inhale, coming up. This time bring your arms up. Stretch your arms out. Glide your arms way up. Arch back. Come forward. Palms together, prayer style, and down. Try to practice those, and very soon we'll be doing the whole combination. Now, cross your ankles and sit. And we're going to go into a cross-legged position. We have done a number of variations on the spinal twist, and this is yet another variation. So you sit tall, capital letter T, not the lowercase c, shoulders squared. Put your left hand on your right knee. Bring your right arm out in front of you. Make sure that your shoulders are squared. There's a tendency of having one or the other up or down, so try to level them out. Focus your eyes on your fingertips. All right, now don't swing your arm around. This is for your spinal flexibility. Move your shoulders. Move your shoulders, but don't move your arm. Twist, twist, twist. Breathe softly. Now begin to glide your chin over your shoulder and bring your arm back. Bring your arm back. Wrap your arm around behind you. Turn your palm in and try to hold the inside of your thigh. Chin over your shoulder. Breathe softly. Bring your hand up. Arm up, shoulder level. Rotate forward. Arm forward. Put your hand on your other knee. Arm up. Twist. Again, if you're not able to reach, remember, anything you do is better than not doing it. Keep twisting, keep twisting. Wrap your arm around behind you. Try to bring your hand into the inside of your thigh. Chin over your shoulder. If you can't get there, even put a sash around your thigh and hold the sash. You've got to learn to open up through the chest and shoulder area. Breathe softly. Bring your arm up. Focus on your fingertips. And bring your shoulders forward. Please, again, let me remind you that we're not trying to be contortionists. We're just trying to open up your body, really to open up your body. Change sides and twist. Twist your shoulders. Turn. Rejuvenate your spine, regardless of your age. Chin over your shoulder. Wrap your arm around behind you. Hold the inner thigh. Get the weight evenly distributed on both sitting bones. Bring your arm up. Focus on your fingertips. Shoulders forward. Put your hand on the other knee, arm up, and continue. Flow with it. Don't fight it. Don't force it. Be grateful however far you're able to go. Be grateful for that. Don't insist. Just nurture your body, and I'm promising you, you will be very pleased. It's not going to be tomorrow. There's no way it's going to be tomorrow. But if you keep working with these and you remain patient, you'll be amazed months from now where you are. Hold your knees, elbows to the floor. Separate your shoulder blades, pull your head down. Lift up your head and bring your torso up. Now try to go into lotus or half lotus, or if you can't do that, then just sit Indian style. Whatever leg position your body will allow. We're going to work the muscles in your arms. You want to draw your stomach in very tightly. You're going to pull from the abdominals. You place your hands on the side of your thighs and have your hands in very close to your thighs. You can go on your palms. For some reason, I prefer to go up on my knuckles and on my thumbs. You push your hands into the floor, lift up, lift up. Try to get your arms alongside of your thighs so that your body doesn't swing, because it wants to swing. Come down, rest a minute, work through your knuckles. Again, draw in through your stomach. Get your hands in very close to your thighs so that they don't go swinging. Push the hands into the floor, lift up. Come up to your elbows, way up, and ease down. They told me I wouldn't do it, and I said I would too. Let's go again. Tighten up your stomach. Push your hands into the floor. Lift up, lift up. Try not to swing. Come up. A little higher. A little higher. Down. Work through your joints. Work through the joints. You might try it flat-handed. Push your hands in. Lift up. See, I can't get quite as high as opposed to going up on the knuckles. Way up. Way up. And that's it. Bye.
To purchase a copy of Priscilla's Yoga Stretches for Advanced Intermediates, program number 012-104, please call 1-800-553-7752 or write to the address on your screen.